platforms out there, and it is really powerful tool. You cannot even imagine how much also know the about TikTok tracking. Here, if I go to singles
Okay,
just to see if
so
it is working, yeah, so I
just kind of
just
wanted
fix
to
my pixel here. Yeah,
show you
me.
guys
You, which
something that
is
I'm watching
great.
right now. This is
Everything
Measure
works
School. Big
as
shout out to
expected.
them.
Now I can go
This
to
is the
my tag
second
manager and
course
I can
that I
publish
bought,
my container. You should
and
provide the
she's just talking
version
about
name, any name you
Zero to
want.
Hero
You can also
for
add the
Google Tag Manager for
description and you
beginners.
can click
I like watching
publish.
stuff like this
And
just
this
to
is our new
see what they're
version
teaching.
that is live. So I'll go back to my workspace.
Put this
So we
on
found out how you can use templates to set up
1.6.
tracking. And there are so many things that you have learned so far. Tags, triggers, variables, data layer, templates. Good job. And the next question is, what should I do with this knowledge? What are the next steps? This is a good question indeed. Instead of studying theory and documentation, in this tutorial, we were looking at real life implementation cases and we were setting up different tags and triggers together so that you could get this hands on experience with Google Tag Manager. And
I
this is a
remember,
wonderful adventure. And now I want to show you the
well, it's
mind
not
map
live
that we
anymore.
created for everyone who wants to master this tool. Well, there are different concepts here. So we can see the fundamentals, and fundamentals are why Google Tag Manager, different use cases. So we partially covered it. You should also know the technical aspects about implementation, how it impacts the site speed, and what can be tracked with GTM, and also the privacy implications, security concerns, and of course, if you're working with mobile apps, because it's a different universe out there. Then there are also the main components that we covered. So I will skip those, but it is indispensable to dive deeper and to master those further. And of course, then we have the tracking deployments, and there are so many things you
Go
can do
take a look at
with
that
Google Tag
if
Manager
you are
because we did
interested.
some
I highly
implementation.
encourage
So
it.
there are so many platforms out there, and
They're
it is
good
a really
teachers.
powerful tool. You cannot even imagine how much functionality it has inside. This is a wonderful adventure. There are also
Let
different
me
tracking
share more
techniques that you
here.
can use. For
Hold on.
example, iframe tracking. So this is something a bit more complex. Form tracking, cross-domain tracking, custom UDM parameters, overriding the referrer. So you can do a lot to manipulate.
Okay. I'll just set that in a little bit, but share my whole window so you guys can see that. Looks like this. Okay, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Obviously, I have my own setup here and my own way of doing things as well. But I wanted to make sure that you guys could see that. Let me show you what I was doing this morning. I use Calendly for just about everything, and I had somebody sign up for uh, an audit recently. I do even my client calls through this, and one of the things that I like using is workflows. So I just wanted to go ahead and show this off. Leadsy, I don't know if you guys know Leadsy or not, but Leadsy is a very powerful tool. Let me see real quick if I want to share a different screen. Yeah, I probably want to share this screen real quick. Hold on. Uh, I'll jump over to that later. This is kind of messy. Damn. Am I messy, guys? I think I'm messy just a little bit. Okay, so if I go to edit and you look at the invite email, um, the change that I made today is I just put all my social links at the bottom so that instead of people just clicking on the Leadsy link, which is going to give them a quick opportunity to give me access to all their Google Suite products. So that looks like this. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, it's a branded opportunity for them to just drop in and say, all right, I want you to have access to this, 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 and this. Shout out to Angela Arnold. I haven't talked to her in a while. Hope you're well. Um, so that looks like this. Obviously, I have a ton of things to choose from, and that's mostly because I run my agency through my main account, the account that I'm logged into right now. The cool thing is you can refresh your account. So let's say that you click on that link and you work for one company. Your company's called BHT, and or it's whatever the name is. You go to that correct email that has access to all these things first, and then you grant me access to whatever properties I need. So I've got Google Ads, Analytics, Tag Manager, Search Console, and then I can confirm access. This is so much better than going back and forth with clients. If you know, type of thing. Going back and forth with clients, trying to ask them to help you out with access on particular tools. This just makes it way, way easy. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Let's jump over to Leadsy. Let me send you guys a referral link. Don't hate me. That's just how it's got to go. So I've got this, and then I'm sure I have a affiliate link somewhere. I've probably already signed up for this. Let's see if I have. If I have, then we'll get it moving. Interesting. Okay. Do this real quick. Let's see if they sign out. Yep, I do. And it looks like this. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do this. One second. Save that. That's fine. Log in automatically. That's cool. Okay. Okay, all that for this. Sometimes this stuff gets tricky, y'all. My gosh. There's Leadsy. Referral link. And then I've got a BHT. I got affiliate resources here. Check this out. I'm just going to drop the whole thing. There's multiple courses and classes that you should take. There's a Measure School course linked in there. Take a look at it if you get a chance, or if you care. Highly suggest you do, but I'm biased. I got playbooks as well. So I got a GA4 playbook that explains every single concept, along with video assets. So something like this, if you just want to talk about conversions, you have a video asset about conversions, you have blog posts about conversions, and we even have each one of those courses I listed. I list out the exact course that talks about that thing for these different platforms. So Analytics Mania, Better Than Data, Measure School. So it just depends on where you want to learn. I'll show this real quick. So this is one of my favorites. They logged me out. Okay. I have to get that cleaned up real quick. Probably should have did that work before jumping on live, but hey, here's what it is. I got Measure School as well, or Measurement Marketing. That was the very first one I ever took. This joint real quick. Yeah, we're hella slow today. Let's remove some things here. Shut her down. A couple of these. Couple of these. It's probably all the windows and tabs I got. Okay. So this is a conversion tracking tutorial. The only thing that I will say about Measure School is there's a ton of stuff in here. There is a ton of stuff in here. However, it's a little bit much. You can do these paths. Oh boy. Why did that break? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together and then I will be right back. Throw some music on. Been having a hard time with copyright stuff too lately, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Shit is not always perfect, let me tell you. Yeah, the path button is just not working for me right now. Very strange. All right, give me a sec. Get this whole thing cleared out. You can even hear this. The music is like distorted and shit. That's wild. Let's go here. So much going on, y'all. Get rid of that. That's some weird situation right there with radar. I've been trying to download this royalty-free drum and bass joint. Okay, this is a lot better. Let's see if I can. All right, messy. Okay, cool. So, hey. Let's see if I'm in focus. I'm not. Yay. Like, well, this is how this one's gonna go. I am ready to share my screen though, at least. Oh man. Okay, so let's walk through. So some of the stuff that I'm doing right now is mostly, not some of it, but the majority of what I'm trying to get done right now is showing people this 15 minutes free. So fixyourtracking.com redirects to this page, and then you can watch me work live if you click on this link. So let's go ahead and make this. You click on that link, it's going to send you to YouTube. YouTube's going to send you to the live stream. Then you can watch here, right? At any given time while I'm on live, you'll be able to get access, but you also can look at the previous live streams I've done, and I've done, quite a few, getting my feet wet with that. But the idea is I want to make sure that people can see that we are constantly working through problems and doing different things. So yesterday during the coffee hour, I was troubleshooting TCCII, which is a gentleman that was kind enough to allow us to take a look at his setup. Now, if I jump over to this, I have view only access. I don't know how to quickly jump back and forth, but I'll figure that out eventually here. But I have access here, right? And what this does is it allows me to see what they've got set up so far and who did what. Obviously, this overall field is going to show you the current live version. It's going to show you what mode you're in. I'm in view only because I'm only doing an audit. There's no real changes here. I can see the activity history. He set this 2 years ago and hasn't touched it. That usually means things can be, upgraded and changed. So I've got all this going on inside of my test documentation. Let's see if this is the right one. I set this up yesterday. So this is GTM Wistia. So Wistia is, the reason I use Wistia is because that's what he's using here. This player right here is Wistia. So I just right clicked on it. You can see that it's that type. But on top of that, if I play this, there should be some tags that fire. So I can show you that. I've also, piggybacking off yesterday, inside of this Chrome extension from AdSwerve. Let me go ahead and kill this real quick. Chrome extension from AdSwerve, you can see that I inserted this particular GTM container. So just pay attention to those letters and numbers, and that's the one that I made these changes on because I'm testing. Now notice that this is with test.com, it's not with actual client's site. So the client site is TCCI or TCCII. How can you do that? I can take content that I control and put it onto a site in order to test and manipulate things and figure out what would work if I wanted to track certain things on the site. So the reason that that's powerful is because I don't need full access to their website in order to then troubleshoot for them. I can make the changes. You can see that it's inserted here. That's because of that Chrome extension. Again, it's by AdSwerve. It's easy to get. You just go to Chrome, the Chrome store, type in AdSwerve right here. And you're going to see this data layer inspector plus. My favorite feature, if I'm being honest, when I first started all this, was being able to go find these, but also scroll down and you can see that there are a ton of other tools that people are mentioning. I like this analytics debugger. We call this the duck tool. That's what I exited out of earlier. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna check that out in a second. A WASP tool, I've used this in the past. Wasn't really a super fan of it. Haven't used this guy yet. variable builders set up. I use the debug tool every once in a while. Anything that you can see that's added, I use it sometimes. I've got this GTM sonar, but I don't really know how to use it. So I need to play around with that a little bit. So that's what this live stream is for. Elevar event builder. Elevar, big salute to them. They're just dope. So I wanted to see what they had going on. And as you can see, I can just keep on going through. You can see PII viewer in GA. I don't know about that. That sounds interesting. But there's a ton of different tools related just to the type of work that I do. So I have them installed. I'm also using, where's that joint at? I'm supposed to be using this to kind of keep things, I'm supposed to use this to keep things kind of organized, but I don't really know what the hell's going on here. If I'm being honest, there's just a lot to learn here. I probably need to take like a week off and just get super organized. We'll see. Okay. Well, anyways, this is kind of cool that you can set up different profiles. I like that. Profile selection is really enabled. So then I can have different profiles for different needs at any given time. Anyways, I don't want to go too deep down that rabbit hole. I am going to start putting out some short form content related to the different Chrome extensions I use and why. But for now, I just want to dive into this TCCII situation for you guys so that you can see what's going on. I got this started in the video, this Wistia video engagement. I started this for some reason. There's a listener as well. So this listener is coming on because of this CE video event. What I wanted to do and what I spoke about yesterday is manipulating this so that it doesn't come on. I don't need it coming on just because this video pops up. The video event is happening, but there's nothing connected to it, right? Because I haven't done anything on the page. It's literally, hey, it's just telling me that there's a video on page. I only really want and care about when people interact with it. So this is where I stopped. I wonder why it started where I stopped, even though I reloaded the page. That's wild. Okay, so you're gonna see a ton of stuff happening here. So there was some scrolls and then video. Pay attention to this. Video provider, video event, blah, blah, blah. And all this is happening. And I think this push is coming, not because of this guy, because that's easy. It's happening because of the listener. And I'm trying to figure out what's happening with the listener to where that's happening. So video as an event is always going to keep on happening here. So I got to figure out a way to create a situation to where I don't just keep firing events, because there's no changes here. It just keeps on firing events. That's kind of weird. I might be able to set it to like a one-time thing. Let's take a look. This is why I do this. Okay, we have the Wistia trigger here for Dom Ready. And then we have like just video. And then maybe I can do some. I wonder if I can like trigger it only sometimes. I want to figure out a different way to trigger this. And then this one's not going off ever. I didn't see this one go off once. There's not really easy way to figure out which trigger is doing it. Let's look into the article. This is why you read, kids. I want video engagement data. I don't want just so it's going to look for video progress. This event, it gets fired. Then, hey, shout out to Annie. Thank you. Daily variables, trigger conditions. I'm most interested in the trigger conditions, and it's not going to tell me that right now. Interesting. Maybe it's because I didn't. I need to look at the code that I chose. Well, it's supposed to go on these reasons. So yeah, you guys are about to watch me figure this out. Okay. DOM ready or window loaded. Alrighty. That's what it says. So I'm gonna switch this out. Go ahead and kill this trigger. And then I can go DOM ready without any kind of condition, all DOM ready events. Let's just, let it do its thing. And then this video engagement, I'm gonna pause this for now because I don't really know. Save the tag, no trigger on it. So it's not gonna fire no matter what. It can't, because it doesn't have a trigger. A trigger is a mechanism that allows it to essentially execute the code. Okay, let's try again. So what I'm trying to avoid here, just for people who are watching and maybe new to this or whatever, is I don't want all these video events to occur and show up. They're showing up because of that custom event trigger. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and reset this. Stop that debugging. Start again. Okay, I still have that trigger firing. Oh boy. Maybe it's because I didn't fully. Here, let me fix this. No worries. Whew. I wonder what the proper protocol is as far as resetting things in preview mode. I don't really know what they are, but okay, we had it show up twice. This is just through the data layer though. DOM ready, the listener's there. Boom, we on there. Okay. Let's see. It's gonna hit me for seeking here. I think I just played video. I'm partially there, but I do want to pick up when the video was played as well. And I should be set up on analytics as well. So I should be seeing events come through debug mode, which they are. So you're gonna see this guy, you're gonna see that one. Doesn't look like I have any conversion events though, because it only counted that one from the past. Maybe it's counting my client ID and it's not picking me up again. UA03, I am 3 secrets. Let's try this. Yeah, I need to find out more about this and how it's set up. How is this conversion set up? Okay, complete setup so that I can get rid of this. This should be fine. I don't think they're gonna let me because I'm in view only. Let's see. Okay, this is like finished. By the way, the reason this even happened in the first place, as far as them automatically connecting, is because they had this turned on. So in your settings, if you're in your UA property still and you're trying to figure out what's going on, go to GA4 Setup Assistant, turn this off, go create it on your own. It just makes life a little bit easier for you. It seems easy to auto migrate, but it actually causes quite a few issues, man. This is just, yeah, exactly what's happening, but it's not showing up as a conversion for some reason. It shows one user, that's probably me. Let's see what it says I'm doing. It's saying I'm doing this a lot. And then we got this conversion event name. This is the one. But I can't see it in debug mode. And then that's me, I'm in Austin. Interesting. In any event, my job now is to figure out how to use this Wistia trigger. This is the first time I've done this. It's a listener, they do that a lot with listeners, non-YouTube related. So the good thing is, if you're using YouTube, there's a trigger that's already built, right? So this is easy, and it quickly allows you to choose start, complete, pause, seeking, buffering, progress, as well as percentages, or you can do time thresholds if that's what you want to do. But I usually go percentages, and then you can also make sure that the API is set to support all YouTube videos, and then they have like a little question mark for that. I've got this set up on other sites that are just embedding YouTube videos, which is my preferred method. But this is the thing, when you're doing client work, it's not about your preferred method. It's more about what does the client need. So right now I have this listener. However, I'm not 1,000% sure how to use it in the context of constantly gathering this data and making sure that these triggers fire. So I can make a trigger fire based on so once it's already listening, we should be good then, is the idea. Let's go ahead and create the data layer variables. It's probably the problem here, or at least part of the solution here. So I can go from here. Yeah, it's a default workspace, that's fine. It doesn't matter because whenever I go to import it, it'll, you'll see. Oops. Always use version 2. That's the latest. And so I just want to copy these over, please. Something like that. Already have a variable with that name, provider. Oh, okay. Did I just hire this? Oh, here we go. Action. Dude, I'm losing it. Something wrong. Today is. Still gotta work though. Still gotta work through it. Bro, what? What's wrong with me, bro? Oh my god. Video lay hashed ID URL. I'm not about to run the risk of doing this wrong. So let's just do this. Hashed ID. URL. Yep. All right, cool. So these are now all available, and now how would I want to use them is the question. What's the video trigger? Let's see if there's one. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I haven't had enough coffee, but for some reason, sometimes there's community tags for triggers and things. Oop. So earlier they told me to just use the other trigger. Interesting. Then let's just find video at the bottom. Every 25. There we go. Maybe I did not finish this up. I gotta manipulate this part at the very end. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So they just copied this over. No wonder it's not as thorough as it probably needs to be. It's all good. We all fall victim to being a little lazy every once in a while. Let's go 90, 100. And then we're gonna see if it works. This is my last one. Hopefully this does it. Oh boy. this parse error, character parse error on line 341. Oh boy. Let me see what the actual. Of course, they just sent me to the homepage. Yay! Yay! Okay, every 25%. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can 0, 10, 90. I'll manipulate that part instead. Oops, sorry. Okay, so this looks like that. Every quarter, it should fire. Every 10. Let's go 25. Let's go 50. Let's go 75. Let's go 90. This should work. Okay. Okay, let's see how it's working now. It should be, yeah, DOM ready. This one's going to originally. It's a long ass video though, so I'm gonna have to wait a while. Maybe I can seek through it. So it's in the data layer, but I could push over to, I mean, I guess there is a use case for this to where I just go copy these data layer events, provide it, so we can go like this. Yeah, I could actually change this. Watch, I'll just do it this way. Something like this. Put video action twice. Label. Yo, I'm having such a hard time. So weird. Days. It's off days, man. Okay. So I can make this trigger off of I think I want to understand what the status is here. Um, it just keeps on picking up that it's played. But my percentages aren't there. Percentage of video played or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to get in there next. Okay. I'm going to solve this. And I'm going to make sure that I do it while I'm on screen. But not right now. I need to make a phone call, and I will be back, guys, to live stream some more later. All right, thanks.